booted away to start the game. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10.
These guys actually know what they're doing. Okay.
They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position.
I got Phillips.
To the ground with the back.
I can see that.
A yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get
Who is it?
penetration and
The
not
D tackle
let
just
that
causing
tank
issues?
get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that
80
late,
oh,
and
Nebraska
that
guy?
size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
St. Con.
It's Jordan. Bought a little time, lets it go.
All right, we'll just learn from it. I'm chilling.
Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
Should we run man?
Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
I don't know anything, so we'll be all right. I'll figure it out.
Of the field too. It's not always going to be in a three-point stance.
I'm going to drop with this speed.
Backfield, you could flex them out into the slot. They might even try to.
And that's a
Fumble.
ball behind the line.
What?
Defense grabs the football and there
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know.
Connor said, "What up, big wigs?"
Hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped.
Say what up, celebrations.
Into next week, there was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Take your time, you got it.
bunch formation for these receivers.
All right.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
We timed up that blitz perfectly. I don't know why they would try and haul us with a QB draw. That worked on the last guys.
Hand off from the shotgun. Across the 45. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Lots of running room.
What up, celebrations? I don't know if we'll get comp until new cards drop, Kev. I'm not kidding. I say we just kick it.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They couldn't draw up.
I'm too excited. It feels like something's going to go wrong.
Big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown.
The Tampa 2.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10.
They had me fooled on that kickoff.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. Run the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Pretty good job of running to get two there to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job.
That must be bad.
Committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some.
And we get the ball.
Passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. That's caught. It's rocking. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air, it's Jordan. Just a short pass to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Rolling right and going deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right. Everything breaks down, and it really gets hard on these defenders to have to stay with.
He's got it at the 20. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bama! Setting up for the extra point and the top. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Raiola. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious.
And we talk to teams week after week, and quarterbacks and coaches, and what do they always say, man? Quarterback's best friend is a tight end. Well, that play right there, he wasn't his best friend. You don't see a lot of drops from him, but, man, he had an opportunity to catch that one.
They'll run it from the gun. Really tough run there. He got 4. That'll leave him a yard short on 4th down. Stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Man, 1st half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Going downfield for the big play. Intercepted to stop the threat.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Keeping it on the ground with the single back.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Rebels can really attack on this second and short. They feed him again. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. He's got it on the run. Touchdown time! Oh, they will be in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to take a shot. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't have a lot of room to run after the pick, but he's done his job. They have it at the 44.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Throws to the tight end. Got a man in the middle. He's loose. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And I love that play call. There's a great example of sudden change situation, right? Your defense gets the turnover. You get it right back. The very first play, let's be aggressive. Let's take a shot and see if we can catch the defense napping. Boy, oh boy, did that ever work out great.
Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Here comes the heat. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. The 30, at the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Rebels! The defense putting points on the board. Extra point here will tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Delivers the stiff arm. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Shoots it to the left. He makes a catch. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Jordan. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. He's at the 10, and he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Unloads to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Goes out of bounds at the 13, and man, is this offense set up now.
And I think there's a difference between aggressiveness and recklessness. You're backed up, man. You're going to take shots right now, force the ball into coverage. The defense makes the pick. And how about this? In scoring position, very little time on the clock. Got a chance to put some points on the board before you go into the half.
Moves around to clear up the vision. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama! Tagged in the end zone to give them 6. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. He gets a block. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. offense will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll give it to the back. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Gives it on the option. Runs through a tackle. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. That's caught. It's Coleman.
Well, they're running the curl route against zone coverage, so the quarterback knows he's going to have to put that one on his receiver. And you saw the velocity and the arm talent this guy has. That was a missile.
The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Leaves it with the back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Concepcion.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Grab near the sticks. It's Berry. Turning on the Jets. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the inside give. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats!
You talk about ball control offense. This offense just held the ball for the whole first quarter, and then some. Strung a drive together, making the great plays when they needed them. That's a great opening statement from this offense.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here's the handoff. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Looking for a man. It's Knight. That's reeled in. It's Diggs. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
We all want to push the ball down the field, down the field, down the field. But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
Looking downfield on first down. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
The short hands, it's Watson. At the 45 on his way. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll try to get it off quickly. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Outstanding athleticism, but not very efficient on the catch. That's a loss of yardage.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's the way to catch it, big fella.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
Oh, a big decision here early as they leave the offense on the field in their own territory. They want to keep this opening drive alive. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on fourth down. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Takes it the other way. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss!
What a play by the defense, coming out early in the game on the very first drive and setting the tone. Not just forcing a 3-and-out, not just forcing a punt. How about creating a turnover and taking it to the house? Pick 6.
And he made the extra point without problem. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, out of space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
This definitely isn't the start they drew up. I mean, you already throw a pick 6, now you get sacked. Man, they're going to have to find a way to settle this quarterback down, get something going offensively. So far, not a lot of positives to point to.
The Gators now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Man, your goal of a defense is to stop them, is to force punts, and then this is just gravy. Now, they go for it on 4th down and medium. On their side of the field, you get the big stop and a chance to switch the momentum here in the first half.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it can be hard to stop.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Right back to the well. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Going with the ground game left. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him.
And not much running room. He had to break a tackle and still break another tackle to try to get back to the line of scrimmage. Not good blocking up front.
But that's what coaches always emphasize, too. Never assume a teammate's going to make the tackle. You run to the ball, and they did it there.
100%, especially guys that are so big and strong and elusive nowadays. They're going to break tackles. Keep swarming, keep hitting them. Next guy, don't assume the tackle's going to be made.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
That's a nice job by this defense, getting in the backfield quick. They got in there so fast, anticipating pass on 3rd and long, but they reacted so well to the run, get the tackle for a loss, and now probably going to force the punt here.
Throws for the tight end. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Right down the middle. Got a wide open receiver. Turns it on in midfield. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Robertson. Got it in the middle, it's Bennett. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Gonna run it. It's Bennett. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Despite failing earlier on 4th down, they will try again here. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Handoff from the gun. Powers through the defender.
Man, a nice second effort by the back to break a tackle. But how about those defensive backs willing to come up, stick their face in the fan, and make a tackle?
Those are the best run defenses, too, right? It's not just D linemen and linebackers getting all the plays, but it's DBs that are willing to not just cover, but tackle backs in the open field.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Well, on defense, they know that this offense is going to try and take shots. They're going to try and keep their secondary players in a position to make these types of plays. Good job on the back end forcing that incompletion.
Wants to throw. It's Raiola. Makes the catch. It's Coleman. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that, that is just a gut punch.
And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Caught in the backfield, it's Berry. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Listen, nice completion, short game. Now you get to 3rd down. 3rd down's more manageable. But guess what? If I don't get it on 3rd down, I still got that 4th down in my pocket. Nowadays, analytics, we're going for it anyways.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield, it's Martin. Can't get him to the ground. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The defense calls the timeout, their second of the day, as they try to get their act together. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air, it's Robertson. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on second down. He'll take the deep shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's caught. It's Concepcion. At the 35, he's got room. He's loose down the left side. The 20. Touchdown, Rebels. He got a step and just dusted the field. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. The give to the back. Turning it on. It's a seam wide open at the 30. The 20. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
I mean, goodness gracious, you could have driven a semi-truck through that hole. Nobody touched it. This was an easy run. This is the easiest 40-plus yard run you will ever see.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. Looking to throw, it's Robertson. Looking to get it in. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's second and goal. Pushes ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida.
Man, you see all the time this running back has spent in the weight room this offseason. Did you see that stiff arm? He just pile drive that defender into the ground, get off me, and he's able to walk in for the score.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. I think he lost it in the sun. He muffed it. He'll bring it out. It's Berry. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He's going to fire deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on 4th down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it enough.
Big guy tries to barrel in. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Raiola. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. That's what Gators do. They wait on an opportunity. Then they strike quickly, snap the jaws on that ball, and knock it away.
Yeah, great job. See the ball, get up in the air. Don't try to be a hero. Don't let the thing get tipped to somebody else. Jump up there, swat the football down. Nice job breaking on the football, making a play.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads it left. And they'll miss the connection here on third down.
After that incompletion, it's decision time now if you're the head coach. Do you stay aggressive? Do you trust your offense to go get this first down, try and eat clock and win the game late? Or do you trust your defense to get it back to you quickly for one more opportunity?
And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. They'll start this drive at their own 48. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Back to throw, it's Robertson. Finds his man, it's Pena. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
It's all tied up. This offensive line, they want the pressure. They want everything to go through them here. They're saying, look, let's just run the ball. Let's get this thing down closer and closer to the goal line. Let's bleed some clock and put ourselves in a position to win.
Whistle blows, clock stopped, and there are 2 minutes left to play in this one. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Run in the red zone. It's Bennett. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line?
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Tries to surge ahead on a sneak. And from this angle, I don't think he got the first down. The defense won at the line of scrimmage.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. The Gators get enough for the first down. Probably the only people upset about going for it on 4th down, the punters, who don't seem to see the field as much as they used to.
Not when you've got a running back like that. He just has like a sixth sense. He always seems like he can just find the crease, especially in these short yardage situations. He comes up with a huge play there on 4th down.
On the option. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
All right, you're at a point in the game now where you've got to go. You need to get down the field and score points. I'm all for running the football, but in this part of the field, you now got to start kicking it into overdrive, start taking some shots and gaining up some yards.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And a second kneel down as they drain the clock, and the field goal kicker will come on with a chance to win it. A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. Quarterback keeps it on the sneak. The defense was ready for that sneak attempt. They sealed up every crevice, nowhere to go.
And you know it's a predictable situation. You know it's short yardage. They want to run the quarterback sneak. Got to get penetration. And linebackers, boy, they got to jump over the pile, go meet him in the backfield. Nice job by the D.
center perfect. That was a spontaneous combustion of a celebration of the sidelines, and wait to see what happens if they can hold on for a few more seconds. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Looking left. Played till the final whistle. His ball's incomplete, and that's the ball game. You know, there's no real reason to panic if you think about it when this panicking ever really comes. But certainly this was a bitterly disappointing outcome.
And you can look at a lot of different statistics.
kick it away to start us off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Slips through the line. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
And they did tack on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. The sweet feet buy a little time. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the full dive and the grab down the left.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good. And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were...
Oh, he's got some space. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
They'll run it. It's Berry. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Talking to their coaches, they said, we are going to run the ball on the first drive of this game and really see if we can establish that line of scrimmage. You've seen that early so far, and after that explosive run, they've now set themselves up here in the red zone looking to score some points.
That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. On 1st and goal, they have a chance to answer with a score of their own. Fires to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man.